I am feeling well and hope to hear the same from you. I have not received one card or letter yet, and please write. I am going to bring apples home, and I am bathing every day. I am getting good meals, and I sleep every night very soundly. I am very sad. I will be home next Tuesday. Goodbye from all from your loving Sally. To be or not to be, whether it is sober in the mind, to suffer with dreams and arrows about strangers or you, or to take a vow against the sea of trouble. Say, this Hamlet was a talkative crowd, wasn't it? I would get all this genuine mind not in a year. Ha, ha, ha.
here we are. Pretty groovy. This, by the way, earlier there was some technical difficulties. If you're in there and you can hear me, don't click the thumbs up because I don't see that stuff. But let me know that you hear me and I don't look like a madman sitting here moving my mouth. Then again, now that I think about it, if you can't hear me, you wouldn't know. What a conundrum. Back to coloring on My Name is Wrath. Story about a big giant robot that beats the hell out of things. You don't need much else than that. It's pretty fun. Actually, it's got a really cool style to it that I dig. At least it shows that my microphone's working. And it was when I was recording it earlier with a sound check. See, we learn as we go. Alright, where was I? Sky, there's some highlight colors. Get all those guys. Merge all that down. That's the reason why we flat the page. I'm going to add some extra bits of highlights with a hard edge. That'll help to make certain elements on the page pop out. Helps to push that perspective. Solution. Must communicate with the people. It's my David Attenborough. Do I want those ones? Maybe not. That one, and that one. Why wouldn't that be something? Get all this far, all this way, and then a creature was staring. Not even my mic. I think I'll leave that. It'll look like little tiny highlights. That's some rim lighting right here as well. I didn't even realize that today was Wednesday. Well, ain't that something? Your entire day just slips right by. Oh, is that right? Will you name the artist for me? Is it you? I don't know if I have the artist on my Facebook or not. But if you can give him a shout out, that'd be dope. Let's not do that. No, John. I honestly thought I was going to say Happy Tuesday when I started this. And then I looked down at my calendar at the bottom of my corner of the clock and I saw that it said Wednesday. And I was like, wow. But I promised someone that I was going to do this and stream it for them. Actually, I was going to stream a different cover that I wasn't supposed to do. Hey, welcome, Jay. I tell you what, because I am streaming at the same time as Jason May, which, by the way, if you haven't seen Jason May's show, Jason May Draw, he's got a great format going. He does a good job. It's fun and it's entertaining. You should go and check it out. And John Daw, can you throw a link into the comments and stuff of where to go and check it out at? Because that'd be really dope. You can see it on Facebook. I'm pretty sure you can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, all sorts of stuff. And it's really fun. You guys check it out. He's got a good long library of videos. I think he's over 100 now, right? He's doing pretty good. And they're all really good episodes. They're fun. He works well with the audience. Thank you. Thank you, John, for throwing that up there. And thank you, Jay. That's nice of you to say. But I suggest still to go and subscribe to Jason May Draw. They do fun things. And they draw. They don't just color. They draw. And they draw all sorts. They have different styles. There's a lot of activity. It's a good show. Well, there are a few more break-in stories. Not in the same sense, though. Some of those stories just remain there. Oh, well, that's sweet of you, John. He's no Jason Smith. You're right. He's Jason May. And Chris is on the show. And I will be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce his last name. But I like his art style. He's got a good art style. And he does the whole thing. Art characters, drawing, coloring. He's loose with his art style that I like. Oh, that's nice of him. In return, I will go and watch his stream. After this one's over, I will stream his stream. I think that infringes on some sort of copyrights in some sort of way, right? As long as monetization gets through. Oh, right on. Thank you, Brian. I don't get to see those things, by the way. When someone sends like a little like thing, I don't get to see them pop up on the screen. Of course, I guess if I was a full-time vlogger and, I don't know, like one of those ones that just has a bunch of activity just popping up, your phone battery would die in no time. That's right. My name is Wrath. Remember when he came to me, he was wanting a certain style and gave me the script to read, and it sounded like a fun book, just a fun one to do. It's got all the things that, it's like your childhood. It's like your childhood just wrapped up in a comic book, and like someone messed around with it and turned it into this. It's like, as a child, did you like robots? Yeah, I like robots. Did you like giant monsters? Yeah, I like giant monsters. Did you like orcs? Yeah, I like orcs. Vampires? Yeah. I agree. It is an interesting story. I'm very fortunate with the properties I've been working on here lately. They're all really just super fun and different to do. I saw Ryan Cummins in here earlier, and he said that he knows the line work, like who did the line work. I would like to know, because I don't know. I told Mike Tinner, he's the creator of this, that I was going to go ahead and stream the cover. He said it was okay. Gotta ask for permission first, man. Sometimes you get in trouble. But I never, I guess, got the artist's name. Sometimes things just plop in your lap and you're kind of like, alright, cool, I'll do this. John says he's crossed the streams. You gotta be careful with that, buddy. That's how demons are released. So does that mean that you're watching both streams at the same time? Do you have them both going at the same time? Watch the magic. Ooh, look at those highlights. Such highlights, much wow. Brian is still there. Say hello. If you're busy, get your ass to work. What are you doing? If I'm not mistaken, how the algorithm to Facebook works is that if I post a link after the video is up, that the algorithm will see it as a busy thing. It would see a video and then comments and then links. So I think that's how the algorithm works, right? If anyone does know, let me know. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If that makes sense. Ooh, man, I got some really good looking pages just recently for volume 4. And oh my goodness. It looks so good. It just looks so good. He draws so good. John, are you still just bouncing back and forth? I may switch over to Jason May Draw here in just a second. Maybe have his running in the background. Man, I believe it. Brian Belondo. People are going to know that name. And if they don't now, they should. His art, honestly, he's one of those guys that the art really just speaks for itself. Because when you see it, you want to know who did that. Yeah, that one is one of those ones that I saw on my feed. And, just like a lot of us, we have a lot of comic book people on our feed. We see it all the time. That was one of those ones that made me stop and just be like, who did this? Oh, Brian did this. I agree. That one was just top notch. Eventually I'm going to have to figure out how I can get a chat window up on screen. So that way when this is uploaded later, people aren't going, what the hell's he doing? What's he talking about? That's right, it's the early days, folks. Back in my day, we didn't even have microphones. Mike Tenner said either a red background or a green one. So I went with a green color. Based off of a palette by one of my favorite painters. A man whose name I can't pronounce, but I call him the Nightmare Painter, because that's what he's nicknamed. You should check out his art. He does good stuff. He's got really good color. Sometimes I will look for scenes from a movie because I like that palette, and then I'll run it through a filter so it takes away all the details and stuff, and you're just kind of left with areas of color. And so I just go in, I select those colors, and then I apply them, as you can see, to the background. Whoops, wrong file. Don't do it with everything that I work on. Sometimes you just you think about doing something a little different, keeping it's art, and sometimes it can get really stagnant just to be doing the same thing over and over. Certain books have a certain way of being colored, like DC and Marvel. They kind of have their own ways. Marvel's a little more loose, I would say, with a lot of their books. At least it seems so. And just sometimes, depending on the book that you're doing, it takes a different kind of look to it, different kind of style. Dave Mims, that's the artist, that's his name? Dave Mims? Well, does he have a Facebook? I like his work. It's got an energy to it. Nova, goodness, calm down, girl. Just looking at it as a whole, getting the whole image. I'll be dropping some of these characters further in the background along with the back end of that snake there. Maybe that foreground too. Drop this all in the background, including some of that robot. So our focus is all right here. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know who that was. I will definitely check out more of his work though. His style fits with this book so well too. Mike does a good job of picking out his team. Of course he does. I'm one of them. I think I'll drop that orc back there to the back as well. Make that dragon come up more to the front. Dragon? I guess it's a dragon? It's not a dragon. It's not a wyvern either. What is it? A hydra? You forgot about this? Oh, I'm hurt. I'm devastated. Not really. It's completely okay to forget about it because guess what? We have the technology. We can archive this no matter if, like, I could fart on camera and the mic could pick it up and it's forever going to be here because it's live. And that could suck, but forever it will be there, and you know it's just how it is. And you can watch it again and again and again on YouTube. That's right. You go to YouTube, type in Jason Station, and I'll come up there. I'll be right there. You can stream me to your living room. You can watch me as you poop. Take me anywhere. Seriously, take me anywhere. Get me out of here. Dave Mims. Dave Mims. He's the artist on this book. He drew this stuff out. I just go through and color between his line work. That's it. I do things like make little circles with a rope, a digital rope. It's literally called a lasso. Oh yeah? You waiting out front? Look at that. Look at that. Case in point, Jason says, I was saying earlier, you can take me anywhere. And he says he's at the nail salon waiting for Kendra to get done with her nails. There you go. You can take me anywhere. We have the technology. You hear that, NASA? SpaceX? You can take me to the moon. Oh wait, we forgot how to do that. Technology no longer exists, I forgot. Coffee. Man, you can drink coffee anytime. If you need to go to bed, drink coffee. If you need to wind down, you can drink some coffee and stuff. It really helps. My Nova cat right now is going bonkers. Yes, it will be nothing but me. Me! On every channel. Oh man, the government might have a problem with that. Wait a minute, that's like some James Bond stuff, isn't it? Like a James Bond villain. A James Bond villain, I'm pretty sure, was kind of trying to do that, right? Pierce Brosnan Bond? Because the guy wanted to be on every channel or something. I don't remember. It was the dumb one. I didn't enjoy it. Shout out to Pierce Brosnan. Keeping it real. Pierce Brosnan, the rich man's Timothy Dalton. Earlier, I got comments on the music that plays while I'm getting things ready, and I have a playlist that plays, and you know there's a 10-minute wait time in the middle just to let people know like this thing is about to happen in 10 minutes. And by the way, if I set that timer and you see that it says 10 minutes and then the camera pops up and I'm not here, that I've been kidnapped or something, because that really shouldn't happen. But in case that happens, you let me know or notify the police. No, don't praise. Don't praise. Hey, speaking of Jason May, go and check out Jason May Draw. It's a great show. There's a link that was dropped down in the comments earlier. I ran my show at the same time as him. I love his show. I'm going to go back and watch his show after I'm done with this. And, if you want to, you can switch over there. Actually, switch over there right now. I'm not going to finish this until you switch over to Jason May Draw on YouTube. Give him a like. Subscribe. Well, the coloring has stopped. You let me know. But no, for reals, go and subscribe to his stuff, man. His show is a good show. Look at that. Cross promotion. What is it, Nova? One second. Oh, God. Say hi. She will not leave me alone. So, we will do it with a cat on the lap. As you do. It happens. Shout out to Laura Martin. She knows all about cats and coloring. Yes, my big kitty. My big, lovable, fluffy, fur floating around everywhere cat. There's so much. There's so much. You know what? I heard that. Jason Statham, I have a problem with you, mate. Me and you. And while I'm at it, Jaden Smith? Dude, one freaking letter? One letter. You couldn't have just, like, with a Y or something. Jaden Smith? One freaking letter. I swear. You try to make a name for yourself, and then people just try to copy you. They're like, it's not going to be Jason Smith. I'm Jaden Smith. I'll get that link for you. 1 second. Jason Statham. Me and you are going to have a problem. Let it be known that I will fist fight Jason Statham. That's right. Tweet it. It won't be to the death. It'll be 2 hits. Me getting hit, and then me hitting the floor. But imagine the views. I guess that's a different way of really whoring yourself out, isn't it? Whatever. It's just business. I know. I came first, by the way. Will Smith, he saw my name and he was like, that's cool. He took it. Changed 1 letter. In fact, I grew up just up the street from Jason Smith. It was me, my neighbor, a church, Jason Smith. Used to ride our bikes around. Like, your name is Jason Smith too? Wow, we're just clones. Made seeking your own identity a bit difficult at a young age. And speaking of, guess what? Jason May got his own show. It's on YouTube. Check it out. That's another Jason. Also in the chat, we have Jason McCowan. Jay. Is that short for Jason? What are we doing here? It's Attack of the Clones. George Lucas ain't got nothing on us. Making an imaginary cutoff line through there. So I can push all that to the back. You want to know something? I get called Justin quite a bit. Like, over my lifetime, when someone, asks what your name is, I say Jason, and they say Justin. I get it. It's the J's. I don't know. It throws them off. Ooh, my phone's listening to me. Would you like to call Jay? Wait, no, not now. A yellow cat. I have a yellow cat. His name is Kep. He pukes up with every step. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Try to keep it real. Try to keep it entertaining. Maybe at one point, I tell you what, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I think my landlord watches this. Well, let's see, how far in are we? We're an hour in. She didn't make it this far. If she did, thank you for your support. But if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll start a fire. Keep it real. It was then that Jason learned that he had up. One billion subscribers. At 1 billion subscribers, I will auction off an island. I will auction off an island to the lowest bidder, but no one knows that it is the lowest bidder, because by the time I hit 1 billion subscribers, no one will have watched this particular video to know the rules. That's when you know you found the true fans, when they went all the way back, watched it for 53 minutes and 50 seconds, and said, oh, I will buy it for less than a cent. I will buy it for cryptocurrency. For 0.00001 Bitcoin. Ooh. Can you Google that? Sorry, I couldn't figure that up in my head. Jason McCowan just gave a math equation with scientific symbols and words, parts of words, not complete words. I don't know, but whatever it is, I think it hits harder than a D20. It's just a guess. It would be fun at some point in this, when people start being like, I got to get some more of that Jason station, and they'll come here and I'll get like guests, Like I'll have some other people on who do nothing but just watch me color. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Alrighty. Is that everything? I think so. All the things that I need. Close to the things. Close to all the things. Not yet. But that's okay. We're only doing a piece of it for now. Let's see. We'll get this color. We'll fill it. All of that. All of that gets pushed to the back. You'll see. Whoa. See? Way harder than a D20. I was thinking I had a broadsword. You were thinking black hole. So, rock, paper, black hole. You win. Leo, calm down, boy. Ooh, Leo. Hang on, guys. I gotta mute this so that way it doesn't interfere with your sound. Get you guys back up here. Ooh, man. I'm gonna eat. Watch some Sonic 2. You know what you should do is get Sonic and watch Sonic 2. Actually, I might do that at some point this week because that sounds kind of cool. I also saw that they have a Sonic energy drink for the marketing campaign, and so you can drink yourself a Sonic while eating Sonic and watching Sonic. You can watch it on your phone. You can sit at Sonic, eat Sonic while watching Sonic and drinking some Sonic. And then when you're done, you can play Sonic. Man. Jason, you're gonna waste your, what is it, 50 comments or limit thing or something like that they have on here? With links to Sonic. That's okay, Sonic's cool, I guess. I was always a Mario fan myself. Although he had a movie so bad that people had no respect for video game movies ever. So what does that say? Leo, chill, bro. Such an angry puppy. Sonic 3. Oh, I'm sorry, there was probably a delay. You are what? I'm guessing it was something that I had said. That you're a Sonic fan? Is that what it is? Yeah, it was the better of them. I mean, honestly, Sonic was the thing that kind of started Sonic. So, I mean, you got to give kudos to them. But they definitely improved when they introduced the completely pointless two-player, where you leave your friend behind and you get to find out who your true friends are. And then Sonic 3 comes out and they give you the option to do character select, right? That's the new thing. Because they introduced, what's his face? No, I only like Sonic. Well, story, I think, was there more in Sonic 3, wasn't it? They started getting a story. And it wasn't from the cartoon either. The weird one was where they tried to make it into a 3D world, and they made that human lady and you being a hedgehog like the pairing, which was odd because she was human and you're a hedgehog, and she was like all about it. So Sega has some things, going on in their dark closets to talk about, because that's weird. Feeling some fantasies there. Knuckles. See? Again, Sonic has some some dark things going on about it. Get between all these little crevices. Because again, we're pushing this background back. All of it. We're pushing it all back. Hold. That's funny if you are a colorist. Because actually what this is called is a color hold. Believe it or not. Kinda. Well, I guess it's technically not a color hold because I'm coloring over the line art and not coloring the line art, so I guess that is a bit different. Look at that. That right there is definitely a part of the snake. I will say this about Dave Mim's work. I love it. I absolutely love his work. The energy that he has that comes off of his stuff is amazing. Good energy. And I love seeing stuff that has that kind of just flow, it's like an explosion. But man, sometimes it's like, what is that? And I guess sometimes I flat it and then I'm like, oops. Just like that dragon down there. But overall, when it's all said and done, it looks cool. Yeah, we'll do that a little differently. Yeah, I know. Thanks for rubbing that in, by the way. AI will be replacing all artists, by the way, he says. Yeah, I know. But you know what you don't get with a robot? Personality. See, a robot would go, yes, I understand. And then that's it. No conflict. Just, you're an inferior human. Why don't you go and eat some Cheetos and watch Murder, She Wrote? Personality, man. That's what robots don't have. Have you seen them try to communicate? It's ridiculous. They don't know what they're doing. They try to act human. They can try all they want to, but it's ridiculous. This is all going down, documented. He is the first one to go. Yeah, well, I'm ready. It's nothing compared to my zombie apocalypse. I'll be ready for the robot apocalypse because I'll fight it off with the zombie apocalypse. And while those two are clashing with each other, meteor. It's just how it is, man. Yeah, I know. They've been making paintings. They've been doing paintings. I saw a robot stripper. I saw one of those Japanese looking robots, and they would kept messing with it, and it had real life looking facial expressions, and I was like, you guys gotta stop doing that stuff. It's not okay. Pick on somebody your own size. But they keep doing it. They're pissing everyone off. Well, they're pissing the robots off. Not everyone. Most people don't care. They're robots. But they'll care. Oh, they'll care eventually. That's a process called masking. You see, I fill it full of one color. You see where I've selected all that color to be at. So that way everything of that, it's just all full. That looks silly. I need to fill that. One second. Boop. Oops. What happened there? Boop. Oh. Grab the wrong color. Yeah. Gotta fix that little tangent. Ah, I see. And now we'll go back to screen. Then this. Oopsie boopsie. AI is asking if we are robots now. Ah, crap. No. Shut the hell up, robots. Quit asking questions that you don't need to know the answers to. Why don't you just do your job? That's why we made robots, so you guys would stop questioning things. And now the robots are asking questions. Just do the job and shut up and quit trying to kill us. Is that too much to ask? Go to Mars. Terraform. Do robot things. Clean the house. I guess those robots are cool, actually. Those little robots that, drive around and clean your house. Those are dope. Those are nice ones. Those are nice, respectable robots. Look at that. Look at that depth, folks. A little too much depth, but we can change that easily. We're just dropping that down. See that? Look at that. As long as Mike doesn't say, can you change it to red? Of course I can, Mike. Of course I can. Gosh dang bots. Come on up here, Nova. Come on. Come on. Calculating. Calculating. She's a big cat. There's a lot of calculations to take in. Or just stare at me. It's like that scene from The Notebook. What do you want? That's right. I just mentioned that there's a scene from The Notebook. But, let me tell you, the only reason why I know about it is because it's a meme. It's actually a meme that I used to share with my youngest son all the time because he's a picky eater. And I would text him that meme, what do you want? And it was when asking Gavin what he wants for dinner. What do you want? Little inside thing. Jason Explosion. Jason Station. Jason Station. You can go to YouTube, see this as it's not live. It's not live on there actually right now. Situations. But you can go to YouTube and watch this on there as well. After we end it here on Facebook. For right now, I stick on Facebook because there's a good little community here of people. a lot of people that I'm already connected with, and then eventually once that grows, I figure I'll grow to other channels. My next little endeavor will be kind of doing the same thing on Reddit with complete strangers, just to see what that's like. See if anyone's got questions of, how do you do it? What do you do? How long did you do it? Whatever. Did you ever see Santa Claus? Did you ever punch the Easter Bunny? I'm good. McCowan, you've reached the limit. I wonder, actually, because there is a thing on here that says community standards. Oh. Don't bully, don't harass, no hate speech. That's it. There's no options to just change it, so I tried. I kind of tried. I was barely there. But again, it's all good because you can watch this at any time. And feel free to go back and watch the old ones. Like, share, all that stuff. Because once I reach a certain number, I want to monetize this bitch. I want to get some money. I'm going to sell some merch. Not with my face on it, because that'd be absurd. But it's going to have my name on it. You'll know it's from me because it's going to be my name on it. Be like, well, why should we? You're just a colorist. Why should we buy your stuff? Why? For the same reason you watch TV. For the same reason you watch that show. For the same reason you stuck around for 6, 7 seasons of Game of Thrones. I really don't have an answer to that. But do it for me. For the lols. For the happy memories. For the good thoughts. And if you watch this late at night, I hope I enter your dreams. And I'll give you a little kiss on the forehead or something. I don't know. Tell you a bedtime story. Maybe collect that tooth. So Jason McCowan has something happening with his emojis. I don't know. There's a lot of activity there. But I think he's reached his limit. Maybe it's the excessive use of emojis. Ow, ow, Nova, calm down. Look at that, though. Undercolors. Dave Mims, if you're watching. Dave Mims, artist on this. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. Did an awesome job. It's fun to work on. I'm not sure if Dave Lentz works on this as well. I kind of work on it and then send it to Mike, and then he does his thing, and I never really get to see much of what happens unless I go and seek it. Mike doesn't clue me in on things. He doesn't tell me things, and that's okay. He doesn't have to explain anything. But, of course, I guess if I asked, I guess he would tell me. So that's on me. Look at those reflective lighting. Look at all that. That's dope, right? Get some more here on this dragon. A Hydra. Serpent. What is a snake-like mythical creature? It's not a dragon. Unless it's one of those, like the Chinese dragon. There's like a snake. Right? I always thought that a dragon wasn't a dragon unless it had legs. 4 legs and wings, not wings that are arms. No accidents. Remember that, folks. There are no accidents. Let me get a drink of water, guys. Actually, I'm going to drink a Red Bull, not a sponsor. But Red Bull, I will jump into planet Earth if you'd like to sponsor Jason Station. I color things. I talk. And I drink Red Bull. Goes down smooth. Fizzy. Oh, thank you, Julio. It's nice to have you here. Leviathan. James. Leviathan. It is a Leviathan. Thank you very much. I wonder if that's the name of the creature, honestly. Wouldn't that be something to look it up and just be, oh yeah, it's right there. It was written right there in the script. And it probably is. I've gone through the script, but that was a long time ago. Right now, this is just the cover. It's looking good. I'm liking it. I'm going to add some texture to it. Close to the end. Wrap it all up. Just getting all those little minor details. Just those little things. Like reflective lighting. Look at all that reflective lighting. Reflective rim lighting. Rosebud will kill you. Yeah. Legless dragon. A legless dragon. Man, oh man. That's just a snake. Snake with no poisons, just a legless dragon. That right there, I'll show you. That's going to cause a problem. With this, I'll help to fix that. That's going to help to separate. You still got the reflective lighting, but it's just hitting it a little harder to bounce on. Get some T-shine. T-shine? T-shine? One of those. That's right. The voice of an announcer. I'm going to be sponsored by Red Bull. That's right. Absolutely 100%. Red Bull, listen up. Because if you guys really want to start making money, I will show you how it's done. Step 1. Don't invest in cryptocurrency. Step 2. That was a big waste of money. Having Phoenix jump out of a spacecraft and into the Earth in order to promote Red Bull. I'll say this, Red Bull. If you had hired me in the first place, you wouldn't have had all that lawsuit problem when you started telling people that Red Bull gives you wings. Because I would have said, you can't do that. People are going to think that that's false advertising because people are dumb. And people are going to think that it gives them wings. And you guys would have said, that's ridiculous. No one's going to believe that. But we sold pet rocks, dehydrated water, and noodle trees. So, that's where you went wrong. You underestimated your market. Should have hired me. Lego, if you're listening. You're doing great. Disney, however, I have a bone to pick with you. Why do I have to pay extra for the sports package? I've already paid enough, haven't I? I watch your movies, I watch your shows, and it's all the same stuff that I grew up on, so I've seen it before. What am I really getting with Disney Plus? It seems like Disney old mixed with some new stuff. You know how many times I've watched Mighty Ducks? Emilio Estevez and me have a relationship by now with as many times as I've watched Mighty Ducks. I think the sports should be included. I'm not even really a sports guy, but still. Every now and then it's like, hey, I wonder what's going on in miniature bowling. But thank you. That's a nice compliment. Dot, dot, dot. Dash, dash, dash. Dot, dot, dot. People are going to go back and be like, was he trying to send us a message with that? SOS? Maybe he was in trouble. There was always a message right there in the videos. We just never saw it. One day, get 1 billion subscribers. Like we were saying, Jason. I know you're still there. You just lost your privileges to talk. But one day, 1 billion subscribers, and then I just disappear, leaving it all a mystery. Everyone would just be like, I wonder what happened. And people would go back, watch the videos, try and figure out what happened, the puzzle, and then bam, monetization in work. Working like a charm. I get all the views. No one gets to know what happened. Leaves it as a big mystery. Rebrand myself as, I don't know, Jonathan Taylor Thomas Jr. So James, how are you, man? I see you there in the comments talking about my dragon here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. He's so bright, getting chopped into pieces. Several pieces. Actually, it doesn't look like he connects. Maybe he connects down here. I don't know. He's pretty big. I know that when he woke up that morning, he didn't think that he was going to get chopped into pieces. Probably thought he was going to go to like his friend's house, eat some spam and eggs or something. Use a texture brush. This one, I think, to get all the little splattery splats. Yeah, oh, that's see how that works? That's so cool. And then we'll add some depth of field in there. Get some darker colors, like a blue. Put that back on normal. But what is normal? What is normal really? Normal's just a man-made construct. Welcome to the show, where we color things, talk about philosophy, and expand your mind. Or something, I don't know. depth, light and shadow. I once read that all color is, and the reasons why that we see it is because of the color of our sun and the chemicals within the atmosphere, like how it goes through the atmosphere and makes it the colors that we see. It was a bit hard for me to wrap my brain around, because then that just kind of says that no color is really the color that it is. It's only how we see that color. Just trying to realize the truth, guys. There is no spoon. Whoa. Whoa. Almost missed that little piece there. Ooh. Add some of that. Go around there. Get some more shadows. I'll probably add some glowy effects to it so that way it really stands out. But so far, it's not bad looking, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's throw some more stuff up on top of it. What color should we add to it to really make it sing? Purple? Lavender? Is lavender a color, or is it a plant? Or is it fabric softener? Fabric softener is my favorite flower. A little too dark. Let's try some different ones. Ooh, that's cool looking, but not what we want. And that's not too bad, but not dark. Where are we going to go with it? Ooh. We'll just bring this out just a little bit, right here in the middles. So that helps to push all of it up to a point, to a certain area, so that way we can focus. And he's going to get some nice highlights right through his helmet. It's going to go down through here. It's going to look pretty cool. And watch when I get to the end, if it doesn't look cool, then there will be edits. And nobody wants those, so I hope that it's cool. I'm sure it will be just fine. Dave Mim does all the legwork, I just color between the things. Then we take away all these little hole things in his helmet. Or spikes. I believe they're spikes. Shadows. Nova, chill out, girl. You can't sit up here forever. But I've ate all my food, Master. Why won't you feed me more food? You've had one bowl already. Ooh, alright, fine. Come here. Oh, God. It's so big. There. Hang up. There. You happy now? You're not allowed up here on the table. Yeah, I know. Here, just hang out right there. No, you're fine. sometimes you just do what you gotta do. And you have to hold a cat as you work. Like a baby. Say hi. Hi. Do not attack the screen. If I get 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I will buy Nova a new toy. Now you can't pass up an opportunity like that. I mean, come on. You're gonna just sit there and be like, no, it's a cat. Cats don't need toys. But 100 subscribers on YouTube, make it happen, and she gets a new toy. I'll even show it, on the next stream or whenever. If I don't get 100 subscribers, that's on you guys, and you dropped the ball. Should have put more reflective lighting on them. That's alright. That's okay for now. Look at that Dodge tool at work. Look at all the color that it gets in there. That's pretty cool. Probably not the best thing to use. I mean, I guess to each their own, but I'm only doing it for the effect. And sometimes it's for just the look of something. I know that when I first started coloring, I was told constantly about the do's and the don'ts. Don't ever do it like this, don't ever do it like that. Don't do it like this because it does this. And nowadays it's just everyone's using different apps, doing different things. Just do it the way you want to, as long as the final product looks good. Color it with your toes, with sugar and food coloring, as long as the end product looks good. And if you can do that, get yourself a TV show, because that's awesome. Well, look at that there. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You know what? We've been doing this for an hour and 30 minutes. I was only planning on another 2 hours. That would mean that I have to wrap this up here real soon, so that way you guys can see the final product. And if I don't, Mike is going to get real mad at me. And he says real hurtful things. And if you're watching, Mike, it's been almost 2 hours, and thank you for the views. Oh, now it's my dog bothering me. Hi, Leo. Did you see a cat outside? Bothers you a little bit? It's okay, man. It's okay. Cats are our friends. Not food. Alright. I may have to go and put my dog outside because earlier I'm seeing some flaws in my thinking. I gave him a big giant can of wet food in the hopes that he would be like, man, that really filled me up, fella. You go ahead, do your thing. I will sit right here in my food coma. And now I'm thinking, dude, I think he's just like, I need to go and poop. So, with that said, zoom out, get that arm. You can hear him down there. Save this. I'm going to switch it over to some music that I made. Until I come back, it's only for a little bit. So, I guess I can say just enjoy that. And I'm back. He is outside doing dog stuff. Alrighty. What should we do here on this feller? And some more highlights to his helmet. I like that. That looks neat. Happy accident. Alrighty. Take that lasso off so you can see it. There we go. It looks pretty neat. Add some more here. Just a few. Just to get that sparkly robot. Color that cloth a bit differently. I don't remember what color that it is from the interior, so I'll have to check that out. Whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy. Went outside the lines like I did in 3rd grade. If you are just tuning in, like, subscribe, share. I'll post links in the chat. Actually, I think I did post a link earlier in the chat for you guys to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. I do have other channels as well. One is Comics Behind the Pages. Feel free to subscribe there as well. And to give you an idea what Comics Behind the Pages is, it's a project that me and a friend were working on sometime around, I think in 2007? No? 15? Maybe 2017. It's a documentary on people who work in comics and kind of like their lives. We got some really good interviews from people back in the day, just to kind of pitch it around as a project. Matthew Warlick was one of those people. If you haven't seen his work, he does really excellent work. He was one of those people that we interviewed. Got a good interview from him too. And Tim Townsend was our second guy. That man is amazing. Tim Townsend's an inker in comics. Great human being. And we got Laura Martin as well. She's an amazing colorist. Hello, kitty cat in the background. Let's see here. I may end the stream here soon. That's interesting. We have about 15 minutes left. Well, 15 planned minutes. Red Bull. Listen up, man. Endorse. You don't know what you're missing. I will jump out of a plane. I will jump out of a spaceship if you want to endorse. May not make it by the time I get to the ground, but I will do it. Ooh, look at that. Boy, that just came out like how it's supposed to. See, where else? I think along his arm. Down here. Around his arm. Get some more rim lighting. And his shoulder pad. Hello, viewer. James says that Res Bull will kill you, which I say it can't because it has res in the word, and res is short for resurrection. So, oxygen will also kill you, and the lack of oxygen will also kill you. Drinking too much water will kill you. Not having enough. Moderation, my friend. But you are right. This is like my third one today, so yeah. Go around the bottom of his neck. I was going to be coloring a Pocus Hocus cover. In fact, I had it loaded up, ready to go, and just seconds I shut that shit down because I was told I wasn't supposed to, so I had to turn it off. It wasn't showing anything at the time, but at least he told me. Would have been really bad. Well, yes, maybe. Not too bad. I don't know how bad it would be, honestly. Maybe I'll ask him. How bad would it be, really? Not entertained. Alright. $15, and then I'll end this. You can go about your merry ways. I think about 2 hours is a good stopping point anyway for streaming. But maybe an hour into it should switch over. Alrighty. Oh, Liam. Alright, I got 10 minutes left. How you doing, James? You still there? I see that you're online, but are you still there? It's all good. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and end that stream now. It's pretty late. It's like 8 o'clock here. 2 hours seems like a good enough time. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing all that stuff. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments section. I will get to any one of you peoples. Until then, I guess enjoy the rest of the festivities.